In a distant, desolate dimension, a lone figure gazed upon his sword, lodged in a stone, frozen in time. Suddenly, his eyes snapped open, and he surveyed the surroundings. "You think you can sneak up on me, Spectre? I see myself through your eyes," he declared, as he stood, turning to face the direction he saw in his mind's eye, but saw nothing. Confused, he looked into his mind's eye again, only to see his confused face. How is this possible? His shock expression reflected in his mental vision, just before a sword pierced his chest. "We may be linked, like all Merlins in the multiverse, but my madness is unique. I can show you what I want." The sinister voice echoed. The Merlin guarding the sword collapsed, and in Spectre's mind, he witnessed himself walking away with the sword into darkness. Meanwhile, in the realm beyond time and space, another Merlin observed the unfolding chaos. "I must find help. Mad Merlin must be stopped before he destroys the multiverse." Power Rangers Universes Collide. Mad Merlin's Revenge. In Universe 19, Jason assured Trini,
"I'll be there shortly. Tell Zach not to worry. Billy and I have a plan. Tommy won't suspect a thing."
Jason's conversation was cut short by a mysterious man in a pinstripe suit blocking his way.
"I'll call you back, Trini. Just keep Tommy distracted until the party,"
Jason said, hanging up before vanishing with the bearded man. Meanwhile, in Universe 35, Ozzy and Albert were on the run from X-Borgs.
"Albert, I don't think they like what you did back there,"
Ozzy remarked.
"Well, if we don't try, we'll never get anywhere,"
Albert responded. Turning a corner, they encountered the bearded man, who raised his hand, freezing the X-Borgs in their tracks. "Magnificent Megaforce Ranger, I need your help," the man declared. Albert was impressed.
"What did you do to the X-Borgs? That was cool." "Okay, but Albert, come with me,"
Ozzy instructed. "And I take it so will the ghost," said the man before all vanished together. Hurtling through a dimensional tunnel, Mark found himself face first on the ground in a new universe. Oh, God. Oh, God. Man, I haven't had a landing like that in some time. The ground sure hasn't got softer, Mark grunted. In the distance, two figures observed. "Hey, you two, can you tell me where I am?" Mark shouted. The figures turned and walked away. "That's a no, then. Okay, so, where am I?"
"I'd like to know that too,"
said a voice behind him. "Jason. Universe 19's Jason. Hey, man, how are you?" Mark greeted him, shaking his hand.
"I'm good, mate. How do you know I'm from Universe 19?
Jason asked. "When you travel as much as I have, you start to see the differences in people. By the way, sorry about last time. I had problems."
"It's cool, man. To be honest, I've had issues recently too. Know how you feel,"
said Jason.
"Mark, is that you and Jason?"
Ozzy asked. Albert and Ozzy walked towards them.
"No, our Jason's over here,"
Albert corrected.
"You're Jason?"
said Jason. Long story, Mark explained as he shook their hands. What are you two doing here? Wherever here is, Mark inquired. This is the land without time and space. A safe place. A man with a long beard approached them. Merlin, Mark exclaimed.
Merlin?
The others repeated in shock. Well, one of them at least, Mark clarified. Yes, I am Prime Merlin, the first Merlin. I have gathered you 5 here.
Hang on. 5? I only see 4.
Jason pointed out. Yes, let's have all participants involved visible. Merlin waved his hand, and a semi-translucent Jason appeared next to Albert.
Freaky.
Both Jasons said, waving their hands together.
You're alive in your universe?
Said Ghost Jason.
And you're dead, I take it.
Remarked Jason. You think that's weird? Wait until you hear what happened in Universe 20, Mark teased. Gentlemen, time is of the essence. I brought you here because I need your help. Spectre is on the loose and plans to destroy the multiverse.
Alright, who or what is this Spectre?
Questioned Jason. Trelawney mentioned him once, along with Draken and Loki, said Mark, remembering his encounter with his evil doppelganger. He's a twisted version of me from a universe that's long gone, Merlin explained. A version of you? What about the link all you Merlins share? Won't he know what you're planning? Inquired Mark.
The link?
Puzzled, Ozzy asked. Yeah, all Merlins across the multiverse have a connection. I discovered it when I met an alternate version of him, Mark clarified. In this place, the link doesn't work. Spectre will be aware of my plans due to my brief time I spent outside of here, Merlin explained. The link is also the reason Spectre is mad. He tried to enhance his power, however, he short-circuited his mind. He believes ending everything is the only way to silence the voices in his head, Merlin elaborated.
Is that even possible?
Doubted Jason. In one universe, there is a dark version of Excalibur in a stone. I hid it away a millennia ago. Mad Merlin escaped and killed my other self, and now all he needs to do is bring the sword to Earth Prime for a chain reaction ending everything in the multiverse.
So you want us to stop him?
Asked Jason. Preventing him from reaching Earth Prime won't be easy. My mind is blocked from him here, but he knows what to do. I hid Earth Prime, and the only way to get to it is through a precise route stored here. He doesn't know the information, but he surely has plans, Merlin concluded. On a distant Earth, a shadowy figure, adorned in a crimson metal mask, with his brain exposed, stood Lord Zed, the Dark Overlord. Spectre approached the sinister Lord.
What brings you here, mad wizard?
Questioned Lord Zed. I seek your aid, replied Spectre. A slight twitch accompanied his words. Lord Zed chuckled.
They say you're mad, but now I see you're just deranged. How can I, the mighty Lord Zed, assist this insane individual?
My prime self has gathered a team of rangers to thwart me, including one from your past. Stop him before he achieves his quest, and I'll, in turn, aid your plans, proposed Spectre.
You have a deal, but I no longer have a way of tracking the ranger,
said Lord Zed. Not to worry. I know where they will head first. Then, all you need to do is follow. Once they reach their final destination, I can join you, said Spectre. A dimensional rift cracked open, revealing 4 warriors and 1 ethereal figure.
He's a legend.
Exclaimed Albert, buzzing with excitement.
Yeah, but he's not our Merlin.
Ozzy replied. Meanwhile, Mark and the 2 Jasons discussed their different universes.
So, in your world, I bite the dust, but you found another lone Jason in a different dimension.
Queried Ghost Jason. Yeah, he needed our help, and West wanted to unlock those ultra powers, Mark explained.
Did he?
Asked Jason. Nah, but we did unleash a red combo power, Mark grinned.
In your universe, you reunited with the gang. Nice to know there are realities where I'm alive.
Mused Ghost Jason.
Okay, Mark, where to next?
Inquired Jason. Merlin was clear when he loaded information into my jumper. I can't pinpoint the universe we are heading to, but it looks like a 2-mile walk. That way, before our next leap, Mark replied.
Hey, guys, what's with the purple slime?
Ozzy reached out to touch the ooze.
Ozzy, stop. Don't lay a finger on that. It will...
Too late. An energy shock sent Ozzy flying, but the others rushed to help him up.
Well, look at this. 2 teenagers, 2 mature adults, but you smell like rangers.
A mysterious figure emerged from the ooze.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the galactically feared, globally reviled, universally despised. They call me
Ivan Ooze.
Interrupted Jason.
Excuse me, you should be old enough to know you don't interrupt your betters. You were clearly brought up by that punk Zordon.
Looks like we have to fight our way through. You guys ready? Mark declared. Ready?
It's morphin' time! Red Dragon!
Couldn't be sicker!
Super Mega Mode.
Well, that's a first. 3 Red Rangers?
Sneered Ooze. The Power Rangers charged at Ivan Ooze as he unleashed purple lightning. Jason and Mark, wielding their swords, blocked the lightning, while Ozzy and Albert fired blasters from the rear. Albert, having summoned 2 SPD blasters, firing as he ran at Ooze, sliding to a stop and delivering a punch to Ivan's groin. Ivan Ooze shot some oozing tendrils at Ozzy and Albert, but Jason sliced them with the dragon sword.
Mark, we need more firepower.
Jason exclaimed. Right. Mark pressed his power coin 5 times, summoning in the power blaster. Jason combined his dragon sword with his blaster, forming the dragon rifle. Albert summoned the super mega force cannon. Ready?
Fire!
They shouted, blasting Ivan Ooze, as purple ooze spreaded everywhere. Nice job, guys, Mark praised.
Is that supposed to be happening?
Albert pointed at the puddles of ooze reforming.
Let's go! Come
Jason
on!
urged as they ran for it.
I can't believe you just punched him in the...
Ozzy started.
What can I say? Stone had to take care of business.
Albert replied. This is the point, Mark said, pressing his watch. A portal opened and they jumped in. In a distant universe, our heroes tumbled out of the swirling portal.
You guys okay?
Ghost Jason materialized beside them. I'll be fine if Ozzy gets his elbow out my back, Mark groaned. Rule 1. Never rush into a portal. Objects in motion stay in motion. And it hurts, Mark advised.
Billy would love this,
said Jason as he stood up.
Mine too. He'd probably be giddy.
Ghost Jason added.
Power down!
They all declared in unison. Okay, this way, Mark directed, checking his watch. Before he could finish, an explosion sent them flying, knocking them out.
Guys, get up!
Ghost Jason urged.
Grab him.
A gold gorilla commanded.
Goldar.
Ghost Jason identified as he disappeared.
Looks like we have some guests. Take them to the master.
Everyone woke up and Mark asked, "Everyone okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. What happened?
Albert asked. "Last thing I remember was something gold," Mark recalled.
Goldar.
Jason confirmed.
Hold off morphing. I don't think they know we're rangers.
Jason advised the others. "Yeah, I noticed. I still have my morpher," Mark replied.
The master will see you now.
Goldar announced. As they were marched to the throne room, a person with half his face covered in a metal mask sat on a throne. Beside him were two staffs, one topped with a Z, the other with a red ruby.
I am Thrax, son of Lord Zed and Rita. Bow to me or be destroyed.
Thrax declared. "Sorry, man. Bad back. It's my age. What about you, Jason?"
Leave me out of it. My back is fine. Well, a couple of twinges.
Jason replied.
Man, you two are old.
Ozzy joked.
Is now a good time to morph, or do you want to keep cracking jokes?
Albert suggested.
Albert's right. Time to get magnificent.
Ozzy declared.
It's morphin' time!
Red Dragon!
Couldn't be sicker!
Super Mega Mode.
Jason, Mark, and Ozzy morphed into their ranger forms, facing against Thrax.
Goldar, you fool! You've brought me Power Rangers!
Thrax exclaimed. Jason confronted Goldar.
I've defeated many Red Rangers like you.
Goldar blustered.
If it's because of your breath, I believe it.
Jason retorted, sidekicking Goldar and slicing down the gold gorilla with his dragon sword. Meanwhile, Albert and Ozzy held off guards as Mark charged at Thrax with his power sword and saber. Mark sliced through Thrax's staff with one sword.
Yo, Mark, catch!
Jason tossed his dragon rifle to Mark, who blasted Thrax, sending him flying into a wall with rubble crashing down. The others joined Mark. "Right guys, let's go," Mark said, opening a portal.
Kinda convenient. This is where we need to be to jump.
Ozzy remarked.
You'll get used to it. Used to happen to us all the time.
They jumped into a portal. Thrax emerged from the rubble and looked up at someone standing over him.
Father!
Thrax!
Lord Zed said, lowering his staff and firing.
Pathetic child. But maybe
Zed said, holding up a little figure of Thrax.
you'll come in handy one day. So, Cornish Ranger, where to next?
High atop a cliff, the team surveyed the quarry below. "Right guys, 2 minutes, then we jump. Miss this and Earth Prime is out of reach," commanded Mark. Ozzy pointed at a colossus monster.
What in the cosmos is that?
It's enormous. Bigger than any Zord I've ever encountered.
Noted Jason.
We must help them.
Insisted Albert. "No time. One shot at the Earth Prime window," warned Mark. Above the beast, Ozzy noticed figures skydiving.
Look up there. Rangers diving in style.
"Have you ever seen rangers like that?" asked Mark.
Never.
Replied Jason.
But a full team of rangers that looks like knights. We can't ignore this.
Argued Jason. "No time to debate. Let's go," urged Mark, creating a portal. As they leapt through, Mark glimpsed the Red Ranger, charging energy for a final strike. They've got this. But before he entered the portal, Lord Zed seized Mark.
You're not leaving without me, Cornish Ranger.
They tumbled into the portal, hurtling through the dimensional tunnel. Mark determinedly reached for his pocket and pulled out his morpher. On Earth Prime, Jason, Albert and Ozzy anxiously waited.
You sure he was right behind you?
Jason questioned.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ozzy replied, just as the portal rippled. Mark came flying out of the portal and passed right through Ghost Jason.
Come on, I'm standing right here.
Exclaimed Ghost Jason. Out of the portal, Lord Zed came flying over the Rangers, landing meters away. Jason, Ozzy and Albert rushed to Mark, who started to stand.
Is that?
Yeah, Lord Zed, only worse. You two better morph.
Red Dragon!
Super Mega Mode! Okay, what's with this Lord Zed?
Questioned Ozzy. Long story short, an alternate timeline version of me pissed him off, and since then he's chased me, cause technically speaking, we're the same, Mark explained.
What did you or him, whatever, do? Introduce him to his wife?
Jason joked.
You Rangers talk too much. Spectre is on the way. Thanks to the trail I left him. He will find Earth Prime,
Zed declared.
And destroy everything.
Albert added.
Didn't he tell you that if he brings the sword here, he can destroy everything?
Lies!
Shouted Zed as he charged at them. The 3 Red Rangers and Ozzy charged at Zed, their weapons drawn. Despite Zed's fierce onslaught, the fearless quartet stood their ground, as an evil laughter echoed in the air. Finally, I have arrived, and can silence the voices and end it all, declared Spectre as he emerged from the portal, catching the attention of the Rangers, Albert, and Zed.
You promised to aid me destroying the Cornish Ranger,
Zed said, charging at Spectre and engaging him in battle. Mark, Albert, Ozzy, and the 2 Jasons huddled together.
Any bright ideas?
Inquired Ozzy.
I've got one, and it's a gamble that might unleash unimaginable power.
Said Jason. No time to hesitate. Lay it out on us, Jason, urged Mark.
My ultra power. I believe I can share them and empower all of you. Well, maybe not you, Albert.
Jason prompted.
And that might power us up.
Said Ozzy.
Or destroy us.
Replied Jason.
I might have an ultra form. I kind of merge with Ghost Jason.
Revealed Albert.
Okay, then that leaves you 2. What do you say?
Asked Jason. I'm in. Last time I shared my friend's powers, we won. So, let's do it, declared Mark confidently. Ozzy nodded in agreement. Jason extended his hand, and the team placed their hands on top, shouting, Ultra powers unite! As a brilliant energy surrounded them, Spectre and Zed paused their fight, blinded by the Ranger's light. Seizing the opportunity, Spectre blasted Zed, sending him flying. As the light subsided, the trio of Rangers and Albert stood together. Mark now in his White Ranger suit, with a dragon-themed helmet. Ozzy transformed into a golden Cerberus Ranger, and Ghost Jason vanished, leaving Albert with glowing eyes and armoured sleeves. I knew it! My white Cornish dragon power is an ultra form, said Mark. Jason rallied the team.
Are you guys ready?
They all nodded, getting into their fighting stance.
Red Dragon Ultra Ranger!
White Cornish Dragon Ranger!
Golden Cerberus Magnificent Mega Force!
Albert, taking a fighting stance, looked at the others.
We have no clue what to say.
A combined voice of Albert and Jason emitted. Don't let Spectre get close to the altar. The Rangers leapt into action, their morphed forms showcasing their newfound power. Jason, with the abilities of the Red Dragon Ultra Ranger, dodged Spectre's swift attacks. Mark, the White Cornish Dragon Ranger, summoned energy from his suit, creating a dazzling display of light and unleashing a barrage of powerful strikes. Ozzy, as the Golden Cerberus Ranger, engaged Spectre with a combination of agility and mighty punches. Their clashes echoed with spectacular energy blasts. Meanwhile, Albert's new Ultra ability allowed him to summon Ultra weapons. Pulling from a green energy portal, he cried,
Ultra Defender Fire!
He fired the blast. Spectre staggered back. Enough! Raged Spectre, unleashing an energy blast that sent the Rangers spinning.
He's still too strong,
remarked Albert, as his staff clashed beside him.
You must be stopped,
declared Zed. Well, Zed, if you've got any bright ideas, teased Mark. Growling, Zed said,
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'll distract him. You lot charge as much energy as you can.
As Zed engaged Spectre, the Rangers gathered energy for a massive blast. Zed, now, move! Get out of there! Mark shouted, as the energy reached critical mass.
Fire, you foolish Rangers! Fire!
The Ultra Energy Ball engulfed both Spectre and Zed, exploding. As the dust settled, the Rangers approached the defeated Spectre, with Zed nowhere in sight. The four powered down, and Ghost Jason reappeared. I forgot how much that takes out of me. Could use that power up. I thought I'd lost it, along with my team. Prime Merlin appeared, standing over the unconscious Mad Merlin. Good work, Rangers. Mad Merlin will be locked up and frozen in stasis.
What about Zed?
Asked Jason. Probably made a run for it. You know, leave no evidence he'd done something good. He'll turn up again, Mark said, clapping his hands together. But, on that note, I need to get back to my team.
Your team? When did this happen?
Jason asked with a smile. Not long ago. If any of you are in the neighbourhood, come visit.
You got it. Me and Ozzy are always up for kicking butt.
Hey, what happened to the ghost meat?
Wondered Jason.
He's standing right here,
Said Ozzy. My spell has ended, and so must this. Merlin waved his hand, and 3 portals opened. Mark shook Jason, Ozzy, and Albert's hand, turning and walking into the portal. The others followed, returning to their respective universes. When Jason finally returned to Universe 19, he was immediately greeted by Kim, who wasted no time scolding him for being late to Tommy's surprise party. Despite his attempt to explain, her glances made it clear he wasn't off the hook anytime soon. Meanwhile, Ozzy and Albert and the spectral echo of Jason pressed onwards, determined to finish their perilous quest to liberate their world from the darkness that still bounded it. And far across the universe, Mark set his course back to his allies, the Power Rangers Global, ready to stand with his team once more as new battles loomed on the horizon.
Starring Cosplay Dude 637 as Jason and Ghost Jason. Ty Tiger as Albert, Ozzy, and Lord Zed. A-Crown 39 as Goldar and Thrax. Jared from If You Give a Dad a Podcast as Ivan Ooze. And Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, as Merlin, Spectre, and the Red Cornish Ranger himself.
What you have just listened to is a product created by the 3 Ranger Bros Studio.
Hosted by 3 cosplaying fathers who
happen to be massive geeks of all sorts of fandoms.
They are Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger,
Cosplay Dude 637,
and Ty Tiger.
The studio covers different types of YouTube videos, TikToks, podcasts, and live streams.
If you wish to find out who cosplays who, the YouTube channels, the TikTok accounts, and the podcasts, and all of the other social media platforms,
please go to the 3rangerbrostudios.com.